Do you love Gundam build divers, and are you feeling the need to scratch that Gundam plastic model itch? Well, stop right now and be warned. The Gundam Build Divers line of kits has some of the worst releases in recent Gunpla history. The build franchise has always had its ups and downs. High-grade Gundam build fighters has everything from great kits all the way down to bad kits. But high-grade build divers really took Gunpla to some brand new lows. But it's not all bad. There are some diamonds in the rough, and Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise has significantly raised the bar compared to what we saw with the standard Build Divers releases. So to save you the hassle of going through the trial and error and potentially wasting your hard-earned money on subpar plastic robots, this right here is my top 10 Gunpla recommendations from Gundam Build Divers and Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise. Also, this video will not be featuring the Mobile Haro because that wouldn't be fair in the other kits. But first, this video was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, the dark fantasy RPG that is free to play and is available on both mobile and PC. Battle your way through the campaign, defeating wave after wave of enemies to level up and strengthen your heroes. Like I've mentioned, it's the perfect game to play while building some kits. Just hit auto and grind away. Take your heroes to the arena to test their mettle against other players' teams of heroes. Hopefully they do a little better than mine. Then head on over to the portal to bust open some shards to add some new heroes to your lineup. If they're rubbish, like old Pounder right here, then it's time to move on over to the tavern and feed them to your good heroes to level them up or upgrade their rank. And right now, the brand new Tag Team Arena is live in-game. Tag Arena is the next level of competition PvP battles. Instead of a single 4 vs 4 battle like in Classic Arena, it's actually a series of 3 4 vs 4 battles. And once again, hopefully your guys do better than mine. So yeah, it's basically Arena on hard mode. And since it is brand new, the developers will be giving out some special rewards soon to whoever manages to finish high up in the rankings. So if you truly love competitive PvP with some big rewards, you're gonna love Tag Arena. Once again, you can find me in the game under Mecha Gaikotsu. Make sure you're quick as using my link in the description. Every new player will get an exclusive welcome pack that contains 100,000 silver, 50 gems, 10 mystery shards, and a free awesome champion, Hex Weaver. Once again, just look at this cool champion you'll get for free. You will find all of these rewards right here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. Now let's get back to the video. So at number 10, and hailing from Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise, is the mobile doll Mei. So this absolutely blows my mind because a lot of you guys will know exactly how I felt about those Gundam girl kits we got from Gundam Build Fighters. They were oh no. But one of the best things that did come out of Gundam Build Divers is the complete rebuilding and rejiggering and recreation of these style kits as kits that are actually good. So when it does come to these Gundam girl kits from Build Divers and Build Divers Re-Rise, there is quite a bit of difference between them all, and the mobile doll Mei is more so for people who like general looks and the overall form of the finished model versus articulation, posability, and all of that jazz. In the box we do get a whole bunch of accessories, including the ability to turn this into 2 different versions of Mei. That of course is the mobile doll version, and the other variant is that Mecha girl style version, both of which look pretty damn good. As well as that, we've got some UV reactive effect parts in here which look great under blue or UV light, and the only real down point with this kit is the color separation could be a little bit better. But if you're thinking of getting this kit right here, you will not be disappointed. When it comes to unique looking basic mobile suits, there's nothing quite as unique or as basic looking as the high grade GBN guard frame. To some, this might be one of the most boring kits ever, but that's part of its charm, and this has some of the wildest feet I have ever seen on a Gundam model kit. They look so basic but at the same time so realistic. I dig this kit's feet. The black and white color scheme means that this can mix with pretty much anything. And when it comes to the variation in this box, there is a few different head options. That's 2 different heads with 2 different color clear parts. But speaking about what comes in the box, there isn't really a whole lot here. This is one basic loadout for a very basic model kit. But when it comes to Gunpla, I find sometimes the simple kits are the most effective. It's fun to play around with, it looks extremely unique, and this is one of the very few rare kits that I just keep on my desk just to play around with. What can I say? I just love the GBN guard frame, and if you like your kits Basic, unique, with huge customizable potential, then this might be the one you're looking for. Blasting on into the list in the 8th position is the 00 Sky. So you might be asking, well, which version of the high-grade 00 Sky, because there is 3 of them available, and I would recommend the standard version or the higher than Sky Phase version. Both of these rock the same awesome looks. One is neon, one is standard, but the higher than Sky Phase version does come with some awesome effect parts in the box that I wish came with the standard version. Then that one would be the perfect kit. This kit does look great, the color accuracy is top notch, and it's rocking one big, thick, strong silhouette with a nice V aesthetic. This is one of those kits that comes with a whole lot in the box for the price because it is the main Gundam, so it is expected to be an entry point for new builders. This thing rocks a massive sword and a massive gun Destiny style, and like I mentioned, the higher than Sky Phase comes with some incredibly awesome sparkly effect parts. The articulation of this kit is pretty much what you'd expect, and basically to sum it up, this is 00 Gundam mixed with Destiny. What's not to like? The only question is, which one to get? At number 7, and from Gundam Build Divers, is the Gundam Age 2 Magnum SV version. Personally, I don't think Gundam Age 2 has ever looked better than this, and I think Age 2 looks pretty damn cool. This subdued grey-on-white color scheme looks striking, while the new equipment adds some beautiful new mass to this already awesome airborne mecha. As this kit is an expanded version of the previously released purple version of the Age 2 Magnum, this box is literally bursting at the seams with accessories. But the absolutely best part about this kit is the flight form. Just like Build Divers kits, flight forms can really be hit or miss. But this right here, this is a hit. And honestly, this right here was my favorite Gundam flight form, and it still is. It's big, it's pointy, has loads of clear parts, and it looks like it just flew in from an awesome shmup game. If flight forms are your jam, then you need this kit. Coming in at number 6 is the Galbaldi Rebake. For better or worse, this kit is more Galbaldi than Rebake, as it has literally absolutely nothing to do with the high-grade Iron-Blooded Orphans kits, besides the color. But speaking of the color, it is absolutely beautiful, and the plastic used in this kit is crazy awesome. Well, besides all of those stickers. This kit right here is rock solid, well, besides those elbows. But this kit does rock some fairly decent articulation for a big, bulky, solid boy. As for accessories, the Galbaldi Rebake takes the go big or go home approach, and it rocks a massive shoulder cannon and the very aptly named hammer pliers. It's a hammer, it's a pliers, it's absolutely huge and will make the high-grade Iron-Blooded Orphans boys extremely jealous. Seriously though, this kit is probably worth it just for that weapon. Get yourself one. After the absolute debacle that was the Gundam Build Fighters Gundam Girl kits, I'm actually shocked that this many years later, some Gundam Girl kits would be turning up in some of my top 10 videos. But ever since Bandai rebuilt them from the ground up, starting with the Diver Nami model, they've all been solid top tier kits since, and if I had to choose just one to wear the crown of best Gundam model kit girl, it would have to be Gundam Kimaris-chan, or should I say, the high-grade Mobile Doll Sarah. Just like with the Mobile Doll Mei, this features conversion parts to switch this kit between Mobile Doll mode and Mecha Girl mode. It is also worth mentioning that the plastic quality of this kit is astounding to say the least. This kit features a whole bunch of different textures, including an incredible matte, almost soft to the touch, finish on the whites and the purples. This kit also packs in some awesome articulation, which to me makes it that much better than the Mobile Doll Mei. Blasting into orbit at the number 4 spot is the high-grade Earth 3 Gundam. From here on out, this is where these high-grade Build Divers kits go from very good to fantastic. They're also all re-rise kits from now on, and the Earth 3 Gundam is leading the charge. When I first saw images of the core Gundam, I thought it was a joke. But once I had this little guy in my hand, it was love at first sight. The core Gundam is awesome on its own, but the simple yet effective armor attachment system means the Earth 3 Gundam is just as impressive. The Earth 3 Gundam is technically just a re-envisioning of the classic Gundam, so the accessories do reflect that, which means there is a few things in the box, but not a whole lot. Everything is as it should be and does exactly what you'd expect it to. Honestly, my only problem with this kit is I prefer the core Gundam to Earth 3 Gundam, so I've absolutely no idea what to do with the leftover armor. Finally rocking into the top 3, and at the 3rd spot is, well, core Gundam again. The high-grade Jupitive Gundam is essentially just the Earth 3 Gundam on crack. It's white, has fluorescent colors, has a lot more stuff, and comes with a bunch of cool effect parts. But essentially besides that, it's pretty much what we saw before, so to sum it up, it's just the Earth 3 Gundam, but different. Now on to the top 2. At number 2 in the list, but number 1 in my heart, is the high-grade Gundam Pod. This right here is a Gunpla like no other, but the reason it's not number 1 in this list is because I don't feel that this is a Gundam model kit for everyone. Even though every aspect of this kit is essentially perfect, well, besides some minor color discrepancies and, hand fall off discrepancies, its ridiculously unique look and design and build may not appeal to everyone out there. But even if you're considering getting yourself one of these, I highly recommend that you do. The colors are obscenely beautiful, the plastic features multiple textures once again, that is matte on the white, semi-matte on the blue-green, and a nice gloss on the black. The articulation is fantastic for a mushroom with legs, and this is without a doubt the most unique kit I've built in quite some time. This is also a kit that features a secret hatch in the back of its head that I still don't know what it's for. But what can I say, if you want something that is unique, has no polycaps, feels great, and will stand out in any Gunpla collection, you need yourself a high-grade Gundam Pod. So if what to me is the best Build Divers Gunpla ever is at number 1, then what's in the number 1 spot? Let's find out. So coming in at the number 1 spot, and in my opinion the best Gundam Build Divers kit out there, is the high-grade Justice Knight. This is a kit that does everything right, except that sword. We're gonna ignore that sword, that sword is stupid, but this is a kit that does everything right. At first glance, you may not notice just how good this kit is. Honestly, I don't believe you can see just how good this kit is. You have to feel it. This kit looks beautiful. The way they've taken the White Knight aesthetic and made it work is incredible. That is because this is a very serious kit at its core. This is reverse based on the high-grade Infinite Justice Gundam. And what I mean by reverse based is that this is technically based on the high-grade Infinite Justice Gundam, but this did come out first. There is no polycaps in this thing's build, the color separation on the torso is so smartly done, and once again, this is at the same time an incredibly fun Gundam, but an incredibly serious Gundam, all in one unique, awesome package. Once again, this is one of those kits that rocks those awesome varying plastic textures, from matte to semi-matte to gloss, to that metallic gold injection. The metallic gold injection may not be for everyone, you might want to paint that up, but besides that, the amount of effort Bandai has put into this is incredible. Not only is this kit super fun to build, what you get in the end is so solid and so poseable that you can't even shake this kit out of the pose you put it into. This is a Build Divers kit that is head and shoulders better than the next kit in line, ignoring the Gundam Pod, and the absolutely godlike Haropla Mobile Haro. Honestly, based on this thing's design, I would say it would put a lot of people off, especially if you don't like Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise. But I would say just because this is such a good, impressive, fantastic feeling kit, I would say get yourself one of these. You are missing out if you don't. Anyway, as always, that is it for the top 10. Let me know, what are your favorite Gundam Build Divers and Gundam Build Divers high-grade kits down there in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back for more Gunpla reviews, and I will see you next time. So once again, I can't end this video right here without thanking each and every one of you guys for watching this video, as well as liking and subscribing. And of course, special thanks to my channel members and patrons, Craig Jury, Kaiser721, Tyler Sanders, Caleb Engelhart, and Sean T.